so glad you're here.
I am.
Can I steal you just for
Sure,
half a
what's
second?
up?
Okay, so this is some of the most amazing leaders
And this was the
I've
woman
met
I was
in my
referring
life.
to earlier when I said that lady.
They're just great people. They just come
Obviously,
in,
they're here.
and they've learned it out. And I was hoping that you may share just they're in the secret here. They're in the binary that I know you're familiar with.
Okay.
And, they're just kind of, if you could give some ideas of how they could accelerate with all the information they already have right now, what they can do.
Accelerate your business. Okay. Building a binary. The way that so it's, I have a piece of paper, so I'm not writing any book. And I don't know how you're going to get this on film, but I will kind of try to draw this out. I don't draw much. The secret to any comp plan in network marketing is product based, but in a binary it's particularly sweet and easy. Is everybody talks about warm market. How many have heard about warm market? How many people have heard of hot market? Yes. The secret to network marketing is your hot market, understanding the distinction between your hot market and your warm market. And it got lost for a long time. So I'm going to give you the real secret. In any plan, there is always a fundamental building block that drives the whole plan. In your plan, it's star and superstar. Star is you and a person on your right and a person on your left, right? All that reach whatever it is they reach. And superstar is basically helping somebody on your right and somebody on your left duplicate that process. And there's bonus there. You want to do that quickly. So, every company's comp plan has 3 packages when they start. If it's a good product-based company, a small, a medium, and a large. And their price points are usually somewhere around $400, $700, and $1,300, whatever, somewhere in there. $49 to start. We all know how a comp plan works. Now, let's talk about minimums. I'm not even going to talk about the match. Because if you do everything the way you're supposed to and make it as simple as you can, it will drive the entire plan. And the challenge is everybody wants to understand a comp plan, and they think they do. They don't. What they want to know is what to do. And if you can break it down to what people have to do that drives the plan, your business explodes. And this comes down to let's look at the fundamental minimum. If everybody did the minimum, we would want everybody to come in at the largest package. What's yours, $14.50?
Yeah, $14.50.
$14.50. Because what's the minimum? $49.
Right.
And $14.50 one time. Not once a month, not once a week, not once a year, one time. If you do this one time, that's all you have to do it. Why do you want people to do this? Because that's how you maximize the comp plan. Now, if you're looking at this as a business, this is what you want to do. This is what anybody would want to do. Why? Because you make the most money for doing the same job. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but if I'm going to do a job and make the most money, why wouldn't I want to make the most money for doing the same job? So not everybody's going to do this, and that's okay, but that's what you're looking for, because you're looking for people that are serious and that are seriously want to change their life and build a business. So one time this, what do they have to do after that? $50 a month. That translates to 1 or 2 units. So let's forget about this for a second. Anybody who can't find 1 or 2 products a month to use that they want to use, that they're so excited about using, even if there was no opportunity, tell them not to get in your business, right? Because if they don't love the products enough, in the beginning, I don't care how great a salesperson you are, 24 to 25 people don't like to sell. So if they're not excited enough about the products to use them, they're not going to be able to recruit or sell or do anything anyway, so they don't belong there. So this is a given. So we know everybody can do that. So that's easy. And then, over time, they have to find what? 2 people that will do what they did. So if everybody just did this, the $50 per, that's easy. And would you agree that over time, if they were encouraged and happy and nothing bad happened, that eventually you're going to find 2 people somewhere that can do that will join your business and say, heck, I can use products I like every month, and eventually find 2 people that will do that, then the only thing we have to look at is this, and this is the breakdown. Why doesn't everybody do this? And the only reason could be is, my God, they're afraid they're going to lose money, right? They don't know what they're going to do. First thing we have to understand is they can never lose money. people are converting a liquid asset to a hard asset that when converted back to a liquid, liquid asset, money liquid asset, that they can convert back to a liquid asset over time. So would you agree that if everybody knew where this product was going before they made the order, if they knew it was sold and gone, then everybody would do this? Does that make sense? Yes? Would you agree that if everybody did this, that over time, if they had a list, eventually they would be able to find 2 people that would do the same thing? And that if only that duplicated, that everybody would get rich. The match would happen, the superstar bonus would happen, everything else would happen as a function of everybody just doing this. So we solve this problem, we solve it. Hot market, warm market. You go out, you make your list. Hot market are the people that love you so much and know you so well that they trust your judgment not one bit. These are the people that we refer to as dream stealers, that are your family, that have known you for so long that they don't think you're going to be successful, and truthfully, they don't want you to be. If you have the nerve to go out and change your life, what the heck becomes their excuse for not doing the same thing? They see you the way they see you, the way they've always seen you, which is not even at your best when you were at your best, right? Do we know what we're talking about? Yes. Now, the biggest challenge in network marketing is people tend to mix up the hot market and the warm market. They go and they try to recruit their hot market into their business. And they are laughed at, scorned. Are you crazy? What are you doing in that thing? Can you get your money back? Get out, get out, get out, get out. And then they go to their warm market, which are the people that actually respect them. These are people that they know through work, that they met later in life, that actually see them as capable. And they try to get them as customers because they're too embarrassed to show them a business because they don't feel they have a story. So we reverse the process. We go to the hot market and we make them exactly what they are, because they make for lousy prospects. And by the way, the only thing that's worse when these close family members and friends who really want to help us but really don't believe we can be successful and inadvertently end up sabotaging our efforts, the only thing worse than when they say no to you and don't get in your business is when, God forbid, they say yes and do get in. So consider yourself lucky when they say no. But they make for the most amazing trial customers. So you take your hot market list, and everybody makes their big list, and Eric showed you how to break down the list, right? How to sort your list with a star system. Yes? No?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. People that are, all right, well, there's one more you add to that, and that's H. You go through your entire list, you go H, 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 H. And your hot market are the people that you're going to call and say, now let's go back to this one side. In any given company, and you have a lot of variety products, I don't know exactly what the mix is, but usually it's one of everything, so you can try the products, figure out what the ones you love are, and then you're going to have whatever your hottest product is. There's going to be a multitude of that. So it's never about how much money this is. It's usually 8 to 10 1-month supplies of whatever's hot and most likely to sell to people that are looking at the business, right? You're going to call Aunt Susie. It's called the Girl Scout cookie approach. This is Lisa. I've gotten involved in a business I am so excited about. I don't want you to try to talk me out of it, nor am I asking you to join it. I'm not even asking you to be my customer, but I am asking for your help. I want you to try my product for 1 month. If you love it, great, you can become my preferred customer. If you don't, you never have to try it again, but I want you to use it for 1 month and let me know what you think. Can I count on you? Because I had the opportunity to advance myself to a really good position. And all I had to do that was to go out and get 15 trial customers. Can I count on you to help? Here's what the numbers show. 80% of the hot market people that you ask by phone, 40% if you email, and follow up, but 80% that you ask will try it once. 30 to 50% of them will stay on the product as long as the person is in the business. That was the secret to Herbalife years ago. Network marketing is not about people going out and competing with CVS or with Joskeys or Dillard's and the cosmetic counter. We are not professional salespeople. It's about a lot of people doing a little. It's about each person bringing 4 more consumers, which increases your consumer base, which is what we get paid on, volume and consumers. You're building a consumer network, a consumption network that you wouldn't have otherwise known had they not been there. That's why when you walk into someone's house and you go, gee, I didn't know you were in Isogenics, and the person says, I'm not. My friend's niece is, because she was on that hot market list. See how that works?
Yep.
So Aunt Sally says, sure, I'll try it. And then when you hang up, Aunt Sally's going to call some other relatives and say, Lisa called, she's in one of those things, and she's going to call you to buy her little product, and, she's not going to make anything of it, but we're going to help her out, so buy it, and, don't laugh at her too much. Okay, so it's a Girl Scout cookie approach. Josh, this is Lisa. He's now he's my brother-in-law. I've gotten involved with something. I'm really excited about it. I'm not asking you to join it. I'm not asking you to talk me out of it. I'm not asking you to be my customer. What I am going to ask you to do is help me out. I had a chance to advance myself to the top money-making position in the company, and all I had to do was get 15 trial customers. What I need for you to do is buy 1 month supply. Use this product for 1 month. If you love it, that's fantastic. I'll show you how to get it at a discount forever, and you can be my referral customer. I'll even show you the business in a month if you want to see it. If you don't like it, you never have to buy it again. Can I count on you? And if somebody actually has the nerve to say no, the follow-up line is, Josh, that's okay, but I have a straight-up question. Is it that you can't afford it, or do you just not want to help me? Because that's what we're banking on, is the family relationship. That's what network marketing is about. It's about your contact base. It's about relationships. It's not about going out and trying to be a salesperson. So what happens is we move most of the product to the hot market, absent what you need to use in your own house and what you need for sampling. Now what happens here? 3 things. 1, the person is out of product. They now have a belief level. They have a story. And they never have to go sell product again if they don't want to, because from this point on, all they have to do is use the product themselves on a monthly basis and go out and build the business and lead from that day forward. You will lead with the business forevermore. Forevermore. Why? Because if you lead with the product when you're out building a business, it's very difficult to then convert it to a business. It's very difficult for somebody, when you show them only a small piece of the canvas, to expand their thinking. If I go over to your house, what's your name?
Patricia.
Patricia, if I come to your house and I show you my great product and you get excited and you buy it, and I come back later and say you should join my business, you're going to say, well, how much did you pay for it? And I'm going to say $30. Well, I bought it for $45. Okay, so you make $15. Somewhere, no matter how hard I try, you got this vision of me as some sort of Avon lady with this wholesale retail, which is a very small piece of the business. If, however, I show you the entire business, which obviously evaluating the product and seeing the products is going to be a part of, you may come back and say, Lisa, the business isn't for me, but sure, I love those products, and I'll end up with you as a customer anyway. So once you've moved that initial product, you now will, for all the customers that you acquire in the future, even at your parties, the parties are fantastic. People are aware there's a business involved, but it's fun. Of course, you're going to come look at great products, and maybe you'll see something that's interesting to you as a business. So there's no pressure. But do you understand how that happens? So people will immediately, through their hot market, do 3 things. 1, again, they have a story. 2, you've removed all of the naysayers from people's immediate sphere of influence. We have inoculated people to understand that their family members are there for one reason and one reason only, to try the product and give opinions in a month. We teach them, call back 2 weeks after you've delivered a product and say, but Aunt Sally, I didn't want you to just buy it. You have to open the jar and actually try it, because I actually do want your opinion. Exactly. And so they're not going to talk to them for a month about the business or hear their opinions about it. And when I go out to recruit, hey Josh, this is Lisa, I've gotten involved with something I'm so excited about. I've always respected your business opinion. I know this, your business acumen. I know this probably isn't for you, although I'm sure you're going to love the product. But if you see what I see, I think you and I could crush it. If I asked you to, would you come to this meeting? He's going to say, well, Lisa, what's happened for you? What can you tell me about it? Well, Josh, I can't really tell you much about it except this. I like the product. So I got involved. I bought $1,450 worth of product. I had it all sold before it got here. And beyond that, I don't know anything. But if you come to this meeting, people that actually know what they're doing and are making you money can tell you about it. Because I've been in for 4 days and I'm out of product already. I got all my money back. That's the story. And people need a story. So now, and they believe, because now they're comfortable. And now they can't get refunds. And the whole, because the product's gone and their money's back. So now they go out, and all they want to do is duplicate that exact same process, and it happens very quickly. Once somebody becomes a star, it's over. Because again, 3 things happen. They've done it. Nobody can ever tell them it can't be done because they've done it. So the belief level goes up. Now they know the product sells, they've got their money back, and they've become a star. Once they've done it, they can do it again, and again, and again, and again. and they can teach somebody else how to do it. And teaching somebody else how to do it is how they get to superstar. And if they just build star, so when people say, how do I get rich? Get in, move your product to your hot market, get to star, build stars. Build stars, build stars, build stars, build stars. You'll become a superstar, you'll become a ruby, emerald, gold, diamond, whatever else you're. So the binary will max out, the matches will all happen, you'll go to the top of the plan. How'd you get there? I got in, I got my pro pack or whatever you call this package, I moved it to my hot market, I taught other people, I went out and talked to people. Some people got into a smaller package, some people said no to became customers, some people did nothing. Eventually I found 2 people, I got to star, and I built stars, 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 and now I'm the #1 earner in the company. That's it. That's how you do it.
And everyone's like, yeah!
That is the secret to your tongue, your package, your
Yes.